Hey guys, it's me again. I just want to go over to how basically going to rant about some people again, telling the truth. I'm not gonna cry today because yesterday was my breaking point because everything was really pressuring me because I had a lot going on and I still do. So let's see. Um, I have a roleplay son called Montez Harris. And he used to not be my roleplay son. He used to be my roleplay brother. I used to take care of him and roleplay like a son to me while everybody was just doing their life, doing their own thing. And this was when Google Plus existed. So basically, I gave him everything he wanted, gave him a lot of attention like he wanted. And after all that, he's been disrespecting me. Treating me like shit, saying that I'm a fake, I'm a liar, I don't care about him and all that. That's not true. He doesn't even listen to me how when he's stressing me out, it pisses me off. And when I have a lot going on, I don't have time to talk to him or anything. For example, if I got work, I can't talk, I can't do anything. And this phone right here, it's an old phone. So it's basically the battery sucks. And I want to save up money to first off get a car and car insurance. And the most dream car I actually really want, even though it's not expensive, is a 2011 Honda Fit. I used to be very strict on like the certain color I really want. It's a white Honda. But now I'm looking at it, I'm like, I can't be so strict on the color. I can just get the car I want. Don't matter what the fuck the color is. It's just the same car. So that's my goal. And I'm actually excited to have this job because it's the first time I'm going to actually enjoy it because it's a small store and it's easy going. It's actually simple and easy. And to have my roleplay son, who's now a traitor to me, who doesn't listen completely on how to not piss me off, to not make me feel like I'm at my breaking point. And this is the shit he does to me. He says, "Don't talk to me anymore. We're done." And I'm still talking to him. And I told him legit, I told all of you when I'm working, don't text because it drains the fuck out of my phone battery. And then he goes, "So get out of Hangouts and stay out." This is him yelling at me. And this is on an account that me and my fiance share. And I said, I needed to have a good charge for my phone to call my parents or someone in an emergency. To be honest, he still kept going, which means he wasn't listening to me. So even if I'm talking to him in a calm, nice tone and talking to him like an adult, because he is an adult, he won't listen. Yelling at him won't do anything. And I really hate doing this all the fucking time with him. I hate it. I don't like it. I don't appreciate myself doing that, but he ends up testing my limits. I don't know what to say or what to do to get it through to him. I don't like causing harm on him, and he doesn't like me doing that. But I've been a good mother to him, and all he's done is just use me. Not once has he shown respect, honesty, kindness, and selflessness. Because those are the qualities to be in my family. To be honest, I don't understand why he does this to me. Because all I can think of is the people like Skillet, Mary, Harley Quinn, aka Christine Cullen, Selena, Annie, all those people, including the people that are around them, encourage this behavior on him, and I hate it. And I try to tell him, but he doesn't listen. And he says, I don't listen. I do, but I tell him exactly everything I see. everything I know from basic behavior, from the ways I was raised as a kid. And he can't listen. And he's like in his 20s and I'm 19. It kind of is like makes me very ashamed that he's an adult and he's close to my age group, and I hate it. Because this is what I said to my fiance when we're having this talk in a group chat. I told him I choked him because he won't listen. No matter what I say, he refused to listen to me. Even I don't physically hurt him, he won't listen. What should I do to make him listen? And he goes, talk to him like an adult. And I said, what can I do to make him listen? What can I do to make him listen? Nothing I say or do works. Because I legit say, if nothing I say or do works, and I go, tell me, because I asked Montez the same shit, he never answered. I said, Montez never answered me on this when I went for a doctor's appointment last week or so. That was when I had to go to my appointment for, I guess, a checkup for my medicine or something. And then he said, talk to him like an adult. And I said, I have. Like I said, no matter what I say or do, he won't listen. I can't emphasize it enough. And he says, and talk to him in a good tone. And I said, I have 1,000,000 times, still refused to listen. I'm a broken record with him. Legit, I repeat a lot to Montez. And no matter what, it's always the same cycle. And I hate repeating myself over and over. That's really annoying. Nothing I say or do can make him show me respect. I told him before adopting him as a son when he was my brother because I took care of him like I do with our other roleplay kids, and 2 of them I will exactly adopt in real life. But ever since bad people ended up in his life, encouraged him to be selfish and disrespectful. Like I said, it's Mary, Skillet, Selena. Every one of those people I mentioned earlier are the people that encourage this behavior on him. And I keep teaching him to not be with them. Because if they are not a Flowers family, they can't be trusted. And he's pushing our family away from him. And I don't know what to do or what to say to get that through to him. I tried everything. So I'm going to do exactly what he does to me and disrespect him because he's never shown me real respect. He has not listened to me. So I won't listen to him anymore because I might still listen to him what he says. I can't blame myself for that, but I won't respond. If he wants me as a roleplay mother again, he needs to show respect and apologize for the shit he's given me for months on end. Because I already lost jobs because he stressed me out. And he really gets upset when no one pays attention to him when we all have a life. I have a life because I need money to help pay bills, help to get where I need to be out of this fucking place. 1, because it's very limited. I can go barely anywhere in this place. So I basically want to be free and just record this as like a journal for my emotions, my feelings, whenever the fuck I want without needing to just wait to be alone because it helps me think. And I said, he's been nothing but rude to me, selfish, whining that no one cares about him, like I said, while others have shit to do. As for me, I legit tell everybody what I'm going to be doing. Like, for example, working. I legit got home later because something about the vending machine on our register didn't register a payment twice when it fucked up on me and just froze and shut me out. So we had to void my purchase, my sale to make it easier so we can note it and then fix everything. So I got home a little past midnight, legit past 12:15. So that happened. I walked And legit, it was freezing cold. We were having a winter storm because there's still some snow outside. I still had a soda that I was taking home with me because it was for like with my snack because I wouldn't be able to eat anything while we had customers. So my hands were freezing cold. Even wearing two fucking jackets, a big ass one and a thick one, did not help. And the wind wasn't helpful. So walked home with almost feeling like my fingers were frostbitten. And as soon as I got home, my fingers felt like they were burning like on fire and it hurt like hell. And I was about to cry because it hurt because my parents didn't want to leave the house just to pick me up and take me home. So basically, that's how sufferable I feel like in this house. I can't do anything unless I have a car, unless I have enough money to get myself my own car. And then when summer hits, I said I had to walk home alone. So I don't know if my coworker is gonna still drive me back home to base because me and her are going the same direction. So we don't know. I don't exactly know about that plan, but I have to see what will happen. And I am very lucky to have a mace that my parents got for me if I'm walking home alone to spray in a face of my attacker, a rapist, or a kidnapper. And like I said, this is the first job I'm actually excited to have. I legit prayed for everybody that I love, including my traitorous son, Montez, to not cause me stress and anxiety when I need this job. I need it to move out of this place on base, to have a car, to have better working phone, a phone where I can contact all of them. I'm still struggling where I wanted, as is where I wanted Montez to not make my life worse. I don't want him to make everything worse for me. So I've shown him kindness. I've shown him love as a mother. I actually legit prayed and I cried to AJ, hoping if it's okay with him that we can still have Montez as our son, no matter how bad he hurt me. And I even told this to Montez many times of I prayed to AJ and asked him if it's okay to have Montez still as her son, no matter what. And AJ said yes. Because he knows as a mother, mothers don't stop loving their kids, no matter what they do. As for my mom and I, me and her usually bump heads sometimes, but we try to avoid each other because we are stressed out enough with our own lives, with our own work. So when we're not stressed, we end up talking or whatever. But whenever I get upset at her or something, we get in a fight. We make both of us cry. So, but we still love each other no matter what. We're family. And I want to have a lot of money just so I don't have AJ providing the most. I want to at least pay half of everything with him. Do a lot of fun things with him and the kids. I want to have my goals reached before my dad retires. And I only have this about 2 years before I am no longer dependent on him and my military ID won't work on base no more. So that's why I want this job. To hurry my ass up just to actually fucking live off of base where I don't have to stress so much of being afraid of being kicked out because I can't pay for shit and I want to. But a lot of stuff like this is stressing me out, causing me enough problems as is. I would now feel like I'm having a panic attack because my heart would race so bad that I feel very hot and I feel like I'm sweating. Because that's a panic attack. That actually happened. And it hurts a lot. It hurts like I'm about to puke kind of thing, like I did when I overdosed. And that wasn't the best feeling. It never is the best feeling. Now going on to Skillet. She is making videos that are lies about me. Defending people. Knowing I called her out and I was correct on it, on everything. Saying I don't got proof and I actually do because it's on my phone. It's proof. See, it's in my fucking. I take screenshots. And after a video or posting on social media, I would delete these and make sure these are still in my videos. / live stream. And then we have Thorax, whoever the fuck his name is, basically lying again. The only people that piss me off are the people who lie. And now we got Kyle Brown lying on his account, on his channel / video, that he talked to my husband / fiance, told my fiance AJ about it. He's like, hell no. Then I'm like, I figured because this guy named Kyle, he got no proof. And then Thoros goes like, good, I don't blame him after all the hell he went to about Lynn. It's time for her to realize that she needs to grow up. Good thing I choose the right song for the end part because I want to listen to one of my favorite teenage music. Now that was bullshit to talk about in the end of his comment, but I can definitely prove that Kyle lied. And then I said to all that, I said, lies, to be honest, if you watch my shit and stuff, me and AJ have sex, which is actually true. Roleplay sex. Then he goes to me, he's like, first of all, AJ doesn't like you. Second, if you don't have nothing nice to say, just shut up. There's fucking proof. Yeah, being a fucking hypocrite is really annoying and really hilarious because, one, I have a lot of nice shit to say to my family. But people like them have zero. And legit, I can definitely tell you. Let's see if I can get onto my account. That my brother, Callan, thank you, Callan, still, for lending me or giving me your account. Let's see. I'm going back to the fucking beginning. Let's see. I showed him screenshots. And as you can see, you can read that. He goes, question mark. I said, do you know this Kyle? He goes, hell no. That is my goddamn proof. You can look on his friends, followers, and following list, type in Kyle, he doesn't pop up. Legit, he does not pop up, which means Kyle is a liar. So if you don't got proof that my fiance does not like me and is leaving me, then you're still lying. When I got proof of this bullshit. And then he calls me princess. He's now finding new nicknames, which just makes me blush a little bit. Because he's surprising me every day, finding new nicknames to call me. And then I asked him, I'm his princess? He goes, and yeah, you are. I said, oh, thank you, and I will shut up to let you speak what you need to say because I'm that respectful. Because when they need something to say, because I can sense it, I would actually just be respectful and say, I will shut up and I'll let you speak what you needed to say. And he goes, I don't want to lose you. And I tell him, you won't, baby, because I never want to lose you. And he goes, you won't. And we hug each other and I cling to him. I did ask him if he will do the videos in my place on the days I'm not able to, which means like if I'm super busy and I didn't have time, but he has all my screenshots that I send to him and all that and everything. Because most of the time I'm texting in our group chat and to our kids with our account. So me and him share that, so he's able to go through that and use that to his advantage too. And I said, he goes, yeah. Then I said, thank you so much. If you need more pics to help you use my posts, pretty sure they can help you. It's what I did. I used all my resources I had on my phone to show it in my 2 videos, and that is true. And I used my real tears as proof that I broke down. I can break down anytime if it gets to that point. And he goes, you're welcome. We're going live or just done uploading the video on our channel. Let me know through text because I won't be able to receive notifications off the app on Instagram because it's true. I don't know if I did anything while trying to fix the problem of not receiving texts from certain people in my family, but I think I did something to make it not able to go through. So luckily my computer that I'm using for this live is able to receive notifications. So I'm assuming it's my old ass phone. Yeah. And I still remember that they don't sell new iPhone 6 batteries, which that pisses me off, which if I like this kind of phone, I would rather have myself buy a new battery for it instead of just buying a new goddamn expensive ass phone. But it's whatever. They upgrade shit all the fucking time, so I might as well just keep up the program. Let's see. My fiance texted me. I told him that I'm going live on our account. He asked me when, and we've been on for about 23 minutes already. So yeah, this is all I had to say. Let's see if I can go to. Yeah, that is basically all I had. But for my workplace, I'll be on my afternoon shift, so most likely between 4:15 to 12:15 because it's closing. And thank you, brother. I'm always with you too, guys. So I will be busy-ish before my work because I'll be working the maximum of 26 hours a week. I don't know if I'll ever work on Sundays, but I do most likely work Wednesday through Saturday the most. And there's times that it's just like Thursday to Saturday. So it's like maximum of 4 to 3 days of work. And we are still hiring. Patricia's are still hiring. We are already having a new girl. She's older than me. And luckily she has experience with retail. So I'm pretty sure she'll do everything like memorize and shit a lot faster than I did, but I'm still doing my job. So, yeah, and luckily I got my own key. Almost, if I didn't find my key, I would have accidentally left it at work. So luckily my coworker, Jessica, she was able to find it that was in my fucking face for some reason. So, yeah. So we are still going to help train me to know what goes in order to close. So turn off the lights first. That's the breakers. And then turn off the backroom light. Turn the store light off. But the cash wrap is where the cash register is at. Those lights stay on. Because we get a little light so we can finish our job. And we lock the doors. And we type in the security code. Well, technically security alarm code. And I'm not telling you that the code because it's legit our safety. So we just make sure we count the cash register, right? We count the cash box, all that 9 yards. And then once we get exactly the right amount that we need, we take the amount that we need to give to the bank. And the security comes in and takes the cash bags and make sure it's correct, and they take it for us. So we have to make sure all that's done. And last night, we were trying to figure out what the fuck happened because it wasn't counting right. But we figured it out, and luckily we were able to get out because I felt bad that we wasted a lot of time just trying to figure it out, and I felt so guilty about. But I've learned my lesson to make sure to double check the sales and not just instantly whatever I fucking did. So I truly hope that I can catch on very fast. And this place, I'm lucky that I got hired at this place because I'm legit a virgin. And I surpassed my mother because she gave birth to me when she got pregnant in high school. She gave birth to me and my twin brother when she was 18. So I surpassed her. And me and her are both proud of that. But I'm an adult now. I still want kids with my fiance. And I want to live a whole long life with him. Because he means that much to me. So, yeah. I just hope that people can end up stop lying to me because they edit things on their channels. For me, I don't edit anything because I'm legit the realest person you could ever see. I have no reason to edit shit. So, if you see channels that are not like mine, then they're probably fake. Because they're editing so much to make you believe what they say. I don't like editing things unless I need to edit something just to add something in there that I forgot to say or forgot to mention or whatever. So, yeah, I don't edit my videos. Only AJ will be able to edit something in our videos. if he thinks there's something that needs to be added or that I forgot to talk about, because for us, we won't edit willy-nilly just to make people believe us. We say what is on our mind. We say the truth. We use what we have. And what I have for proof is this phone. The screenshots I take on this phone. This phone actually I had for 4 to 5 years now. And it's the longest fucking phone I've ever had. Even though it's degrading because I dropped it so many times by accident. But still, it's a good ass phone that's still stuck with me, even though I still got problems with it, but it still works. I'm still contacting my friends, my family. Still can play games on it. Yeah, so basically, I will use this computer the most for like, because it has a bigger screen for the videos, because this phone, I can't do anything with the videos. I can monitor our channel from here, and report or remove comments that are very unnecessary and wise and rude. And yeah, I do comment on others just to call them out and say, liars, fakes. I have more evidence to prove against them. So, what Skillet fan showed of me abusing my son, I don't do it on purpose. I do it when I'm pissed off, because if he pushes my buttons and kept ignoring what I'm saying, that's when I lose my temper. That's when I have no choice but to make him shut up. Because nothing I can do or say will make him listen to me. Skillet does not know Montez for very long. I know my own son because I've been with him for so long, almost like 24 fucking 7, that I get to know his actions, what he says, what he does. I know everything. And his excuses for why he does this shit is because his ex-blood father from Google Plus treated him like shit, even though he's also a minor. His ex-blood father is a minor. That pissed me off, because I told Montez, if he's treating you like shit, you need to block him, have no contact with him no matter what. Even though he's your blood father, does not mean you should keep him in your life. My grandmother from my stepdad's side, she was an alcoholic. She was a druggie. She was never around when me and my brother came to visit our great grandma on my stepdad's side of the family. So she abused my dad and his siblings. Her, and her husband, my stepdad's dad. Hey, African King. Unless that's like Chris or AJ. So basically, my grandpa, my stepdad's dad. Okay, hey, baby. He was an alcoholic. I never got to meet my grandpa because my grandpa passed away from alcohol poisoning. And they both abused my dad and his siblings. So that means he abused my Aunt Jessica and my Uncle Chris. So they were toxic to him. When he is old enough to live and he met my mother at Rio Bravo, he cut my grandmother out of his life because she can't be around me and my brother if she's going to be taking drugs in front of us and drinking alcohol. So That's what I wanted Montez to do. If his blood father was treating him like shit, he needed to execute him from his life. But he wouldn't. So then he still had people that are very similar to his ex-blood father encourage him to continue behave badly. I don't know what to say or what to do to prove more that he can't have them in his life if they're going to encourage him to do more bad stuff. Because mentally, he is a kid, and I can't do anything to get through a kid's head. So I instantly just lose my temper, and I always had to go to my fiance AJ for help to make him do something, or Chris, both of them, just to do something to make Montez listen. Because for some reason, as a female, it feels so sexist that no one can actually listen to me. So I give up. So I guess only males are able to be heard. That frustrates me a lot. But it is what it is. But I'm not going to stop trying to speak my mind, to explain how I feel, explain why. And I hate doing these videos just instantly about how I feel. I legit want to start from the very beginning of when I was born. Maybe I can do that now. So I'll try my best to get to the present time of now before I end up getting ready around 3 o'clock. Because right now, for me, it's 1:20. So from the very beginning, my mom and my biological father were boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't know. I think my biological dad was already out of high school or something. My mom was 16 or 17. Um, so my mom was pregnant with me and my twin brother. So she didn't know what she wanted for kids. She didn't know if she wanted an older sister for a little brother or a older brother for a little sister. So apparently she had me and my brother. We're twins. And she was very lucky to have us. And it's exactly what she wanted. She wanted me and my brother. Even though he's a minute older than me, and sometimes we use that as an excuse to not do something. Still kind of funny, and I think we still do it. But so I think it was her English teacher. It was lunchtime or something. My mom was kind of poor in a way, so she didn't have money or anything to feed herself, to feed us. So when her teacher, I don't know her teacher's name, but she offered some money or food for my mom. My mom nicely declined it, but that made my mom's teacher say, enough. You need to not focus on you. You need to focus on these babies who depend on you to survive. And that's what changed. And hearing that story broke my heart, like made me cry, because to be honest, my mom wanted to kill us by making us starve inside her. But to have her teacher break that mindset of being kind and everything helped us be born. And after we were born, my biological father wasn't really around to help her. So she mostly took care of me and my brother while she's working her ass off till she's fucking sick. And our Nana, before she passed away, she was like a second mother to us. She helped my mom out. And I still miss my Nana. I love her, and I still feel like she's with me all the time, even though it's been what, like 15 years, about 15, 16. Um, no. She died in 2006. I'm losing track of like years now. So either way, my biological dad just didn't really help her. And we lived in a barn. That's the story I remembered. We lived in a barn. We didn't really have much to live in. So my mom worked her butt off just to make sure me and my brother are fed and have clothes on our backs. And when she met my stepdad and got married when I was 4, he was still in high school because he was 2 years younger than her. He was, I think, 17. So he went to the military just so he can provide for me and my twin brother. And this is why I'm in this house on the military base. And basically, he's actually been around to help my mom a lot better than my biological dad. But my mom did not want me and my brother to not know who our biological father was. So he is still in our lives. And after a while we got older, he became helpful. We every summer we come down for Florida for a beach vacation. He was the one that took us and paid for some things, and we get to go swimming at a beach, getting sunburns every now and then. Um, I still love my biological father. He may not have been there for us all the time, but he's still our dad. And even though my parents are now strict with us, or mostly me, because I'm a female, and females most likely have like a dangerous situations in a way. But he still does his best to make sure I'm able to be self-sufficient. And there are times I'm for sure they forget that my level of speed of making sure I'm getting where I need to be is not exactly their speed. But I'm still trying my best with the support of my fiance and my friends, my family. Those are what I need to help get me going. Needs me to help me keep this job, to keep going, to keep moving forward to my goal of having a car and the insurance to keep that car, to pay off its bills, and just instantly, I don't know. I don't know what would come next. Probably a new phone, maybe, or going to an apartment. But I would think just going to another apartment if this phone still actually works, because I don't mind holding off on this phone until I'm able to get a new phone. Or AJ already got me a new phone that's really expensive. Didn't expect that to happen, but a phone is a phone, and I'll just take it, not just be disrespectful about it. So I will take what is given to me. And I will do my best to prove that I've earned it, to prove that I appreciate the gift that was given to me. Like, AJ is like my gift. My fiance is my gift because in the past I haven't had good luck with anybody that would actually love me no matter what. Who will see past the times I would get angry or upset, who would actually love me for me. And I'm very happy to have him in my life. So I'm doing my best to show gratitude to him by not making him pay for like everything when we live together. We can just total up the bills and actually just divide it in half. One of us will pay one half and the other pays the other half. Because I want us to coexist where one of us isn't paying for everything, where one of us will not feel so tired and exhausted. And in my life right now, my goal is to actually finally get to college where I'm so not stressed out so I can actually go to university one day to be a history teacher for high school. I don't know. I don't remember if my family members in real life or somebody suggested that I should be a history teacher for college. To be honest, I don't know if I had that qualification for being in college to be a teacher in college, but I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see what the fuck happens later on. But yeah, so I just going back to the beginning of the first two videos and to I guess most of this video. Um I just want people to stop lying. I want people to actually stop lying about the stuff I do, the stuff I say, because I basically have the proof here. I had my kids since like sophomore year, and the kids have just added on, and my fiance in my life as proof that I don't lie. I don't hide my feelings. I don't twist words to make people believe me. I do whatever exactly it takes by showing proof and logic. If I can't get through to somebody because they're so stuck into someone's twisted words, then they're too far gone for me to actually help and protect, because it's my nature to care, my nature to protect and defend what is right. Even if, like, my coworker, she would say that she runs into things and she accidentally hurt herself sometimes, but I'm like, I would always, it's like my nature. It's like a habit of mine. Like, are you okay? Do you need help or anything? And she's like, no, I'm good. Like I say, you can ignore this because this is going to happen all the time. I'm like, well, I'm sorry. It's going to be a habit. You're going to have to get used to me saying, like, are you okay? Because it's my job to make sure that my coworkers, people I'm working with, are okay and not hurt. And I don't have to call 911 because a coworker did something on accident and they're just bleeding on the floor. So it's basically something I can't get rid of. But people who've lied constantly in their lives and who can easily twist words and only be shown what they are already shown without more background to it are people who are too far gone if they believe in that shit and are still single minded about it. So feel free to leave nice comments down below when this is over. Like, subscribe, and share to people you actually trust to come see and subscribe. Like I said, this is an account me and my fiance share, so most likely me and him will take turns trying to make videos on here, hopefully, because I'm waiting for to see his sexy face on here. um so me and him will make sure that no one's gonna harm me, because if I see a negative comment on here or people just being assholes to me, I will definitely take screenshots from my phone and then save it for a next video or live, because that's what I do now. This is probably going to be a channel where I can vent and tell the truth of my feelings, the things I'm dealing with, everything in my life. And AJ knows this because I tell him a lot. I text him constantly, and sometimes I feel like it's annoying because he gets upset if anybody else blows up his phone. But when I ask him, I'm sorry if I'm spamming you, he's like, no, it's okay. I still feel bad. But it's love. True love is where you don't care if someone spams you. So, yeah. I love I love you, AJ, with all my heart. I love you, Sharma. I love you, Callan. I love all of you who have stuck with me and believed me for real and not just believed in twisted words that people have said about me. Because I do a lot for everybody. I take the time out of my day just to spend time with people until where I'm just thinking about something that's instantly stressing me out and I would need space. Everyone needs space, don't they? So if I needed space, I would need space just to cool off, just to chill out and eventually come back. There are times I would forget that I said I would come back because I got so distracted or I'm so tired or I'm doing something that instantly makes me forget. So please don't hate me or anything. Just understand how I feel and the things I'm going through. Like I said, feel free to subscribe, like and subscribe, and share this with friends and family if you want to, but only those you're able to trust who won't lie, who won't abuse me, who won't treat me like shit, because I will do everything in my power to prove and expose the lies that are being said. So, bye, guys. Hope to see you guys next time.